Diversity is America's greatest strength. And as my Republican colleagues continue to demonize and otherize anyone who does not look like them, hate crimes continue to rise. Data shows that hate incidents are at their highest point since 2020, when the Senate passed my COVID-19 hate crimes bill. The Constitution mandates equal protection of the laws for everyone. Full stop. It does not bar diversity, equity, and inclusion. Programming relating to diversity is not illegal just because Donald Trump says so. That is why I have introduced a pro-diversity resolution joined by all of my Democratic Judiciary Committee colleagues, reaffirming our commitment to the fundamental values of diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility. I am proud to be from a state that is home to the nation's largest share of multiracial Americans. In Hawaii, we don't fear diversity, we embrace it. It is what brings us together. That is why I find it so confounding that my Republican colleagues are so fearful of diversity. My Republican colleagues are intent on teaching young people that people different from them are to be feared, mistrusted, and treated with suspicion. How does that bring us together? I've heard Republicans say that diversity undermines national unity. I'd like to remind us all that almost everyone at this table is descended from immigrants. The continental U.S. was created by Europeans who migrated to this place and founded a nation pretending that there were not millions of people who already lived here before Columbus so-called discovered America. This country was built by the work of slaves, dragged here against their will from a continent they would never see again. So we have always struggled with racism and exclusion in our country, and yet we have worked to keep the country united by encouraging and, yes, sometimes forcing inclusion. And before President Trump, for 6 decades, presidents of both major political parties supported diversity initiatives to strengthen the workforce, expand opportunity, and ensure everyone has a fair shot at achieving the American dream. In President Reagan's farewell address, he spoke of America as, and I quote, shining city upon a hill, end quote, and said it was a city, once again quoting President Reagan, teeming with people of all kinds, living in harmony and peace. And if there has to be city walls, the walls had doors, and the doors were open to anyone with the will and the heart to get here. Diversity does not undermine American unity. It's what creates it. Diversity is our strength. Unity is our superpower. I do have one yes or no question for Mr. Hamilton. I know you're involved in DEI cases, but has any court opined that DEI is unconstitutional? Yes or no?
Yes.
Which court?
The United States Supreme Court.
I disagree with you because you're talking about the Harvard case. And,
you can go read it yourself.
and if you are using that case for the proposition that the United States Supreme Court deemed diversity goal as being unconstitutional, you are very wrong.
I don't think the Supreme Court said anything about diversity in the
Yeah,
entire.
so-
The
okay,
entire,
so
there,
you
just
do
spouted
admit
off
that
so many
diversity,
strawmen.
the
We
goal-
could fill a
excuse
field
me,
in Kansas.
I'm asking the
with that
questions
many
here.
strawmen
The goal of
we have
diversity
here.
is
we're
not
not talking about
unconstitutional.
diversity. We're talking about discrimination.
The goal of
What
diversity
the Supreme Court
is
has
not
condemned is
unconstitutional.
discrimination against American citizens.
That's it.
Colleges, universities cannot discriminate against American citizens
You know,
on the
I'm not
basis
here
of
to
their
give
race.
you a forum
That is
to
flagrantly
basically
unconstitutional.
spew your anti-diversity rhetoric, okay? You are in court right now, and I would say that no court, including the Supreme Court, has not said that seeking diversity is unconstitutional. That it is not. Okay, well, I'm out of time. You can see that we are a very divergent group of people here.
Intellectually diverse.
And you know, on the basis of the suspicion supposedly for people who are DEI, that would mean that you suspect me of something. I cannot be trusted. I hope that that is not your view.
I don't know if you're, hopefully you're not talking about me, because that's a ridiculous
Okay,
accusation.
good. Thank you.
Yeah.
I wish everybody else would say the same thing about those people in our
Okay.
country who happen to
Your
look
time has
different
expired,
from
Senator.
the
Thanks.
rest of
Thanks
us.
so much. Okay, I want to thank the nominees, or I want to thank the witnesses for their testimony here today. Written questions may be submitted for the record until July 30th at 5 p.m. The hearing is adjourned. Thank you.